In 2010, while attending a charity gala in London for Save the Children UC, Claudia Schiffer learned about a growing crisis affecting low-income families: housing insecurity among single mothers. Despite Britain's wealth, thousands of women were being pushed into temporary shelters or living in overcrowded flats without basic safety or privacy. Among them was Leah Thompson, a 31-year-old former nurse from East London who had lost her job during maternity leave and fallen behind on rent after a difficult birth left her unable to work for months. With no family nearby and limited government assistance, she and her newborn daughter were evicted and placed in a short-term hostel. Known for poor conditions and high turnover, Leah applied for social housing, but the waiting list stretched for over 2 years. She feared she might lose custody due to instability. What she didn't know was that Schiffer, though best known for her modeling career, had become increasingly involved in women's welfare programs. Since becoming a mother herself, she had shifted her focus toward maternal health, childcare access, and economic empowerment for women. When Schiffer reviewed a report from Save the Children detailing Lee's case, including letters from social workers and photographs of the unsafe hostel environment, she didn't treat it as just another statistic. She asked her team to investigate further. Within days, Schiffer arranged for Leah to be moved into a secure, fully furnished apartment through a partnership between the charity and a network of private landlords offering transitional housing. The rent was covered for 18 months via a confidential fund Schiffer had helped establish specifically for at-risk mothers. But she didn't stop at shelter. Understanding that long-term stability required employment, Schiffer used her connections to help Leah retrain as a telehealth coordinator, a growing field that allowed remote work. She also introduced her to a mentorship group for professional women returning to careers after childbirth. More importantly, Schiffer ensured Leah received postnatal mental health support, recognizing that trauma and anxiety could derail even the most determined efforts to rebuild. Over the next 2 years, Leah regained her footing. She secured a permanent position at a healthcare nonprofit, moved into affordable housing, and began volunteering at a local women's center. She later said, "I felt invisible when I hit rock bottom. Then someone powerful chose to see me." For Schiffer, helping Leah wasn't a one-off act of charity. It reflected a lifelong belief in quiet generosity. Unlike many celebrities who launched high-profile campaigns, she preferred to work behind the scenes, avoiding press and interviews. She rarely posted about her philanthropy on social media. Yet, over the years, she quietly supported dozens of families, donated millions to children's hospitals, and advocated for better maternity policies in Europe. And for Leah, the model who seemed untouchable in Vogue spreads had done something profoundly human. She had restored hope when it was nearly gone. Because sometimes saving a life doesn't require dramatic gestures, it means providing a safe room, a second chance, and the silent message: you matter. And Claudia Schiffer, the woman who once symbolized unattainable beauty, had proven that the most beautiful thing a person can do is help another simply because they can.